Hi guys, Bill Jordan here. I'm at 201-790-3368. I do candid video interviews. If you're a painter, a sculptor, or a candlestick maker, this is where you need to be. People buy from people they know. The best way for them to know you is with my candid video interview. So I'm going to ask you what a guy asked me. He says to me, he says, well, if you're an artist, why are you making all this, doing all this marketing stuff? That's a good question, isn't it? Because you would think that if you're an artist, all you do is, paint your stuff and that's it. Well, that's not it. The new artist is one who, goes back to throwback to Renaissance days. You got to do it all. You got to be a Renaissance man. If you're not doing it all, then you're like, one of those dinosaur type guy. I mean, it's obvious, right? So I do the marketing to promote my work by promoting your work. Because see, where you go, I go. Difficult to comprehend? Not really, And I like the marketing, the selling process, because I'm learning how to get in there. Because look, guys, let's face it. I'm doing you guys as artists, but you're not going to buy my work, right? No. So what am I doing? I'm getting experience of how to, do this. I'm going to be selling to collectors in a minute. What do I mean by selling? Look, there's a process you have to go through. You have to go through prospecting, line the guys up, see who makes a fit for your purchases. So I got an idea with the guys I want to sell to. That's my main idea. And think about it. I mean, like, here you are as an artist, and you're saying no one's buying your work. Well, who are you marketing to? Well, I think if you market to, the general platforms, that's a general approach, and you're waiting for people to contact you. On the other hand, and that's good. If you got it like that, you have enough energy that people can see you standing out. That's really good. On the other hand, I don't have that type of energy yet, so I'm planning to do this. I'll have my 500, 600, 700,000 videos, right? To say, look at me, this is what I got. Then I'm going to say, I'm going to call them up. And based upon the experiences I'm getting from calling you guys up, I'll be able to transfer it over there, right? And you're going to say, well, that's kind of, how can you do that? Why you do that as an artist? Because why not? You're in business, And the notion that look, there's only one guy who can write your copyright, and that's you. There's only one guy who can sell your product, and that's you, because you're the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always have an agent per se, but if I'm going to buy your work, I want to know something about you. Unless I'm just looking at you as a straight commodity. Unless you're just a piece of meat. Unless you're just a freaking sex object or an art object. You got my point? And if you want to be considered as an object of some kind, that ties with my whole rant for the day. We had these notions that by showing what we do, artists, by showing the viewers that you have pretty red paints and you apply it in different depths and different times, that they know who you are. They don't. All they know is that you do this stuff. And maybe you're trying to, put them in a state of, you're trying to put a spell on them, a spell of being some special god out of the sky. That might work. Maybe they will fall for that. On the other hand, with as much competition as there is in the marketplace today, wake up. You need every little extra inch you can get, Gale Sayers. Gale Sayers, in case you don't know, was a football player for the Chicago Bears. And he said he only needed an inch of daylight. That's what I'm giving you guys, because Gale was fast. You only need an inch of daylight, man. That's all you need. And I'm giving it to you with a candid video interview, right? Call me on 201-790-3368. How does anything I said before relate to this? I don't know. Just something to say, but I want to tell you why you got to call me, So it's a new day for artists. If you're not getting it, your day will now have to be extended or divided up, shifted up. Some time for creating, some time, for business. But it's the same process. It's the same thing because it has to relate to your mission. If you are serious about your mission for your work, then the business aspect is not seen as a horrible thing. It's part of accomplishing your goal, because your goal has to be about what? Elevating the consciousness of the planet. Why else are you doing this? If you tell me you're doing it for pretty things, then it shows that you're disconnected. If you're telling me it's for the peaceful, well, maybe I'll buy that. But you have to raise the level of consciousness. If you're telling me your work is for peace, then that's why you have to be with me, because that's what I'm co-signing with that. Then you should be no excuse why we can't do the interview. Right? My name is Bill like Clinton, Jordan like Michael. Peace out.